Hello, students, and welcome to another day of art. I'm so excited to create with y'all. So yesterday we learned more about Martin Luther King Jr. and just the importance he's had on American history. So today we are now going to start applying what we've learned to a specific art form. One art form that was popular during the time of the civil rights was collage art. So collage art, our very first assignment, we made a digital collage. It's where you take paper, photos, or fabric, and you piece them all together on one layer or platform. But to do it in digital form, you essentially can take any texts or photos and put it and layer it all together in one art form. I have some examples for us right here. So, for instance, we've got this one here, and they took photos and newspaper clippings from some of the things that happened during the civil rights movements, as well as photos of some books that had some profound history during that time. So this is an example of collage art for the civil rights movement. Next one, this one, looked like it had a little bit of newspaper clippings, some magazine words to put together, and then a drawn hand. And they created this really cool piece coming out together. And so again, it doesn't have to just be like photos that you have or newspaper. It can be even magazines and stuff like that. And so that's an example. Got a few more examples for y'all. This artist did a combination of photos and an art piece in their collage. This one looks like it's more of a digital collage, but still a collage based off of the civil rights movement and era. Next one, they took the word civil rights and they took newspaper clippings and photographs and put it into this wording where it says civil rights. And so as you can see, collage isn't just throwing a bunch of pictures or paper together, it's thoughtfully planning it out to the point where sometimes it turns into words or actual designs once you put them together. Another example of that very purposeful aspect is this one. They drew, I think this one's actually Louis Armstrong, who was a famous African-American musician, and they used a lot of different music to kind of shape his face here, which is really cool. But you can see in here all the different pictures just to make up his face, and it's still a collage. Next, we have, again, they cut out more magazine clippings and newspaper articles and magazine stuff, and even magazine photos. But as you can see, it's still not like hodgepodge. They made it purposeful. Like, for instance, even though they put the photo here, they very thoughtfully wrote around it. And just there's a really thoughtful placement on here. And so that's what I really want you guys to start seeing. Next, they collaged this one almost to look like an old photo album. And so again, they took photos, and there's MLK Jr., there's Rosa Parks, who we learned about on the bus, right, with the Montgomery bus boycott, and then some of the peaceful protest photos. But they made it look really purposeful with even a different background that looked like it was similar to that era of what a photo book would look like during that time. So, and I believe, that was from our other one. With that being said, I want y'all to go ahead and go to the next video. This one's just a little bit more to give you an idea of collage art and what we're going to be doing. We are going to be making our own collage art specifically on Martin Luther King Jr. And so, yeah, go ahead and stop this video, click on the next slide, and we'll learn more about that one.